Welcome to Pacific Coast International Raceway and the final heats of the Running with the Big Dogs tournament. I'm your host, Vinny.
And I'm Sandy Shore. We want to thank Harry Mann Mountain Run and Treetops Raceway for hosting the first two races.
And a special thanks to Dutch Clutch Racing for the idea of the memorial race to benefit dog shelters.
And here are the current scores. We will update them at the end of every race.
Now for the driver introductions. In the pole position is Gage Vandershift of Dutch Clutch Racing, weighing 63.1 grams.
In position 2, at 61.9 grams, is Sprocket with Spirit of 64 Racing.
Third is Tuk Tuk with Dog Squad Racing, coming in at 63.3 grams.
And in the fourth position is Maeve of Puffs Racing, weighing 47.1 grams. Interesting.
Yeah, let's get this race on the road. Gage is in the pole position with Sprocket at his left. The drivers, I'm sure, are hoping they can make that big chicane in their wild bone shakers.
And they're off.
Gage takes an early lead coming into turn 2. Tuk Tuk and Sprocket close behind. Coming into the big chicane. Oh, both Gage and Tuk Tuk are slipped. Sprocket slips by them as Maeve joins the carnage from the dangerous turn 4 in the big chicane. Sprocket takes it on down to the finish line alone.
Gage, Tuck, and Maeve are in a big dog pile in front of turn 5.
Well, as they get it cleaned up, let's review what happened.
Well, the cars came down Pine Hill in order, with Tuck and Sprocket gaining on Gage. At the chicane, Gage almost flips and ends up stuck on the inside rail. Tuck flips his car, and Maeve joins the pile as Sprocket rolls to the win.
Wow, these bone shakers seem a bit top heavy for the big chicane.
That corner is tricky to negotiate if you're not ready for the counter steering.
Yeah, very tight.
They're lined up for lap 2, Sprocket in the pole position and Maeve beside him.
And they're off. Sprocket takes off with Gage about 4 car lengths behind.
And they hit the big chicane.
Oh, wow. And it looks like Maeve and Tuk Tuk have flipped, coming out of the 45.
Sprocket will take race 2 with Gage a close second.
We see here Maeve of Puffs Racing and Tuk Tuk from Dog Squad upside down in front of turn 5.
And here come the emergency crews responding, and we'll watch a replay of what happened with Vinny.
As they come into the 45, Sprocket holds it well, and Gage almost loses it but regains control.
Maeve and Tuk Tuk both understeer and hit the rail rather hard, causing them both to flip.
Sprocket comes down the concrete hill with Gage on his tail, but Sprocket slowly builds space and takes first. Gage Vandershift takes second.
Well, too bad. Maeve and Tuk Tuk get a DNF.
Sprocket now has 10 points, Gage Vandershift 3.
Lap 3, Maeve and Tuk Tuk up front. They need some points.
And they're off. Maeve leads the tight group down the backstretch into turn 2. And down Pine Hill, a tight group of 3 into the big chicane. Oh!
Oh, ouch! Bob has hit the rail and lost it again. Looks like Sprocket and Tuk Tuk have escaped the carnage. Wow, I don't know.
Wow, that was close. Who won, I wonder?
I think Tuk Tuk took it. We'll have to look while the cars get straightened out.
Coming down Pine Hill in another tight group of 3. Ooh, Maeve hit the rail kind of hard and again rolls the bone shaker.
Yeah, Sprocket led but spun out as Gage got caught in the crash. Tuk Tuk breaks free and punches it, seeing his opportunity. Tuk continues to gain on Sprocket and down the final stretch. Tuk moves left to pass and as they cross the finish line, Tuk Tuk takes the win with a tires width lead. Wow.
Wow, what a finish. Epic.
That was sweet.
Lap 4 now. Tuk Tuk at pole. Maeve behind him hoping for some points in this race. And they're off.
Tuk Tuk leads the group down the Pine Hill. Maeve rolls it again.
Oh man.
Tuk Tuk gets through and makes it on down to the finish line.
And I think he's the only one to make it.
Yep, there's Sprocket, Gage, Maeve, and turn 5.
Tuk Tuk with the win, the others DNF. This track is definitely tough on bone shakers.
It sure is. PCIR might have the most dangerous corner in diecast racing. As the crews clean up on the final race, let's review what happened. Tuk Tuk led them down Pine Hill into the big chicane. Both Maeve and Gage Vanderschiff hit the rail and flipped. Sprocket gets slowed and takes the corner too high and rolls over. One unforeseen issue with canines as drivers.
And Tuk Tuk for the win. Well, this ends our first race of 4 to determine the winner of this 3-track tournament. We will post point totals, and after the last race, we will have them in order of the finish.
Thank you, Spirit of 64, Puff, Dog Squab, and Dutch Clutch for the participation.
This is Vinny, and we want to say congratulations also to Christy for her placing in the top 4 in the Boss Championship Racing's 2024 IndyCar Tournament Finals. Keep it up, Christy.
So thank you all for watching.
And if you enjoyed the race, let us know, and please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you all, and have a great night.
Night.
We're going.